Hello, my dear student. Welcome to another edition of your mathematics lesson. Today, in continuation with your main topic, that is the coordinate geometry. What we are going to learn today is how to find or write equation of a straight line, and the very first aspect under this writing equation of a straight line that we are going to consider is slope-intercept form. So let's begin. After completing the very lesson today, my dear student, you'll be able to find or write an equation of a straight line using its slope and intercepts on a y-axis. This is what I hope you'll be able to do after completing the very lesson today. So as usual in your favorite segment, Mercy's Fund, today I'll give you another interesting property of Pascal triangle. That is property number 3. This property, you get it after completing my lesson today, so don't go away. So to begin the lesson, let us first learn what we need to do to write or to find the equation of a straight line if the slope of that very line and the intercept on y-axis of that line is given. So the equation of the line that has a slope m and y-intercept c is given by this simple formula y equals to mx plus c. This is the simple formula or the simple rule that we are going to use to write the equation of any straight line if it is slope m is given and intercept on y-axis c is given. So just substitute in this simple formula y equals to mx plus c. What you have in the end is now the equation of that very line. We're going to take examples how we can make use of this simple formula and write or arrive at the equation of a straight line. So example number 1, it says find the equation of the line whose slope is 3 and y-intercept or 10. So solution to this very problem. We simply write down that formula or that rule for finding the equation of a straight line given slope and y-intercept. So there the formula says y equals to mx plus c, where m is the slope and c is the intercept on y-axis. In this case, in the question here, the slope is 3. So you now replace this letter m by this number 3. And y-intercept is 10 in the question. So you replace this letter c by this number 10. There you now have the equation of the line y equals to 3x plus 10. So you replace m by 3 and replace the c by 10. And that is the equation. So let us just move and take one more example. Example number 2 says find the slope and the y-intercept of the line. So the equation of the line is given. We are going to use that equation of the line and determine what is the slope of the line and also determine what is the y-intercept of that very line. So solution to this very problem. Copying down the given equation, 3y minus 2x equals to 6. This is the given equation. What we need to do. So we now rewrite this very equation in the form of y equals to mx plus c. So we now make y subject here. In attempt to do that, I'll first take this minus 2x to the right hand side. There you now have 3y equals to 2x plus 6. Next is to divide both sides by this coefficient of y to get y alone. And that coefficient of y is nothing but this number 3. So dividing both sides by this 3, you now have y by the left hand side equals to 2x by divided by 3, you now have 2 over 3x. Then 6 divided by 3, you now have 2. So you now compare this very equation with the one y equals to mx plus c. This is the general rule. There you can now set your m, which is the slope. In this case, it's nothing but this fraction 2 over 3. While the c, the constant number there, is nothing but this number 2. So there you can now set that, hence the slope m is now 2 over 3. And the c, that is the intercept on the y-axis, is nothing but 2. And that answered this question because the question says we are to find the slope and the y-intercept if you have this as the equation of a straight line. So with this, we have come to the end of this very lesson today, my dear student. I hope you enjoy it. And let me just move to the last part of this very lesson, that is Mercy's Fun, and give you something interesting about the Pascal triangle. So interesting thing about Pascal triangle, that is property number 3. It says starting from the beginning of any row and move down diagonally any step and then turn the left one step. The number found there will be a sum of all the numbers behind. Let's just display our Pascal triangle. This is the Pascal triangle. Let me take this row. I'll move diagonally 4 steps. 1, 5, 15, 35. This is 4 steps. And then turn the left one step. So what this property is saying, this number 56 is the something as those numbers behind. If you are to add them together, it will give you this number 56. Let's just do that and see. So 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 15 is 21, 21 plus 35, of course, is going to be 56. So let me take another row. If I take this, move down diagonally, so 1 plus 2 is 3, plus another 3 is 6, plus this 4 is 10, plus this is 15, plus this is 21, plus this is 28. If I turn the left one step, yes, it is 28 and a half. Let me write it also. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, all those numbers here. Down to the left one step, you have 28. So this number, if you add them together, you have 28. So the same happen when you begin from end of the row. That is, this I'm starting from beginning of the row. And if I am to take end of the row and move down the diagonal, the same happen. So let me do that. So taking this end of this very row and move down diagonally also. How many steps? Look at it, is about 5 steps, then turn it to 1 step. So this addition of this 5 numbers will give answer 126. Let me add them and see. So 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 15 is 21, 21 plus 35, there gives me 56, and 56 plus 70 will now give me result 126. So this is interesting property of this Pascal triangle. And with this, we have come to the end of this. We see another interesting property of Pascal triangle in our next lesson. So thank you for your attention.